General Kalani was the super tactical droid created by the CIS as a commander throughout the war. But what exactly are these incredibly intellectual super tactical droids? The Super Tactical Droid was created by Bactoid Combat Automata, sister company to Bactoid Armor Workshop, which had a great deal of their factories on Geonosis. The droids were likely created as the CIS had trouble conscripting many notable military commanders to their cause, as most were already sided with the Republic and had history with the judicial forces. As well as this, commanding the countless droids that made up the Separatists' numerous armies would be a logistical nightmare and difficult for any commander, so having a droid do it was a lot easier. The CIS believed in statistics. They knew roughly how effective their droids were in comparison to the Republic troops, and they needed commanders who could work out and tell them the odds of victory. And that's exactly what the super tactical droids were. They could find the most effective way of defeating the enemy. Now, these were by far some of the most dangerous droids in the entirety of the war. Not for their combat prowess, but their programming. They were given control of legions of droids, ships, artillery, everything you can imagine. And as we've said before, ethics is something that droids generally don't have, and despite how advanced the super tactical droids are, they showed no real sign of empathy. They clearly understood it. They can calculate how their actions will make their enemies feel, but they don't act in conjunction with it. They will use civilians as human shields, torture and kill unarmed prisoners. The super tactical droids, Kalani included, were designed to work on results alone, and they prioritized a military victory above anything else. The Separatists believed in overwhelming the enemy with huge amounts of droids, and this is possibly one of their biggest flaws. War to them was a numbers game, and if statistics were on their side, they believed that they'd win. And as we see in many battles across the Clone Wars, the CIS rely less on dynamic tactics and more on throwing droids at the enemy until they're dead or surrender. And this doesn't work if you're trying to efficiently run an army. However, Kalani and the other super tactical droids are significantly different. Yes, they do still prioritize overwhelming the enemy, that's really where the Separatists' strength shows. However, they adapt, and they're a lot smarter than normal droid commanders could ever even dream of being. On Onderon, when Kalani realises that a prolonged war against the militia isn't worth it, he kills his own ally and sends gunships to decimate the rebels before withdrawing his troops. Many more prideful commanders would fight till the bitter end, but since it's a numbers game, it doesn't matter to the droids. On Agamar, Kalani went a step further to prove his intelligence and disobeyed direct orders. He stopped his troops' shutdown order. Now, this is because he thought it was a Republic trick, but this shows just how advanced these droids were and how much faith the CIS had put in them. Ultimately, the super tactical droids were a creation that won the Separatists many victories, and they proved a significant challenge for any commander worth his grit. But what do you think of this tactical menace? Thanks for watching. I do hope that you enjoyed this short video. If so, please remember to like, share and sub, as it's always really appreciated and helps the channel grow. Also, don't forget to follow me on Twitter @TheLoreGuy for regular updates. Thanks again for watching. I do hope that you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.